learn a little bit of SQL, because when you're working with the data, you will have to know about SQL as well, right? So we'll start with technical, and then I will get Python is required or not. I'm not sure. Let me just talk to Akash first.
Okay.
Okay. So yes. So as a business analyst, as a professional, what does they do is they work in between a technical team and also stakeholders. That is, they solve business problems. My business is going under loss, or something is everything was going good. Suddenly, I felt my business is going under loss. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So what the business analyst will do is they look into the technical team as well. Like why there is a lack in the technical team, what is happening in the technical team as well as in the business team. They make a report on this. Okay, they mostly work on Power BI, Tableau, all such things. First thing they do is requires gathering, like gathering information. All such information is required. And then they work in reporting and data analytics. Data analytics, why it is important is, so if I ask a question to you for as a business analyst, I will ask you a question saying, why my company is going under loss suddenly? Why there is like, for example, my sales has gone down. If I
CL
ask,
means, ma'am.
sorry,
CL means.
sales,
Okay, ma'am.
my sales have gone down. So
Yes.
suddenly everything was doing good. Suddenly my sales have gone down. So what are the factors you can consider? One first thing you can see that is there any increase in the price points, right?
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Right. First thing you can see that. Then second thing,
Yes.
you can also see
Still
it,
fulfilling the needs of the customers or not.
yes, fulfilling the needs of customers.
The
And
customers.
one more thing you can see is the competitors. What are the competitors are doing? If I'm working in Amazon, I can see what is Flipkart is doing. If the Flipkart has released any big billion day sales, all such things matters,
And
right?
trends and the skills other competitors are using,
Yeah,
and we are up to date or not.
yeah. All such things matters, okay, like, yeah, but like, where do you get this information? Where will see, I will see such information, but where I have to see on
From
the data itself.
previous data
Yes,
and
historical
present
data.
data.
Yeah, we can compare what is happening in the past and what is happening now. So why I was doing good in the past, why suddenly I went low, right? All such
Yes,
things
ma'am.
will come under business data analyst, because you need to look into the data itself, and then you create a report where you can understand, when visually you can understand that yes, there is a down because of this factor, right? So this
Yes, ma'am.
matters. Okay, then we will come up with new ideas. So if I just say that my business has gone down because the competitor has released a nice discount display, like they have, like for example, big billions day is launched. So what should I do so that I improve my sales in the
Yes.
next month? So what will I do is, I will also come up with some schemes where the customers are attracted towards me more than the competitors. So my sales will go high. Right. We have, when there is a company, there are stakeholders. That means we are, because as a business analyst, I will have to answer all my stakeholders who are the important part of my company. Now,
Stakeholders means who will come under
who
stakeholder?
like who have, see, stakeholders are nothing but your investors, your the person who has the percentage in a company. Like if I'm owning the
Shares.
shares, they have the
Mhm.
percentage in my company, who has the who has little shares of my company are the stakeholders, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, like they are the important people. They're and then my investors who have invested in my company, and suddenly if it goes down, so I'll be the answerable to towards them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So
Yes, ma'am.
I have to answer them because this is their business. So they have come up with why it is happening. So I have to communicate with them that because of such factor, we are getting uh, uh, loss in my company. So I have to I have to come up with new schemes, and this is my scheme, new scheme, so that the business will go high. And we have to give them the numbers as well, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this was the sales in the background. Now it is gonna have a different sales now. So why? Because this is our estimated sales.
Okay.
Okay, this is the project support also we will have, because we have to give the support itself, because we are working with the numbers. So we will have to work with the technical team also. We have to say that, see, this is my target. Please make sure that this target has been met. So you are talking to the technical team as well, and as well as your sales team, or the person who is in the business part.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. For example, for common tools which are used in our business analyst is Excel. Okay. And then Excels are most important, because Excels is a way of storing your data.
Data.
Right. Some company prefers in Excel, some company prefer in SQL. If you're working with a technical or an app, uh, you know, such team, then SQL is used mostly.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And then for next, we are using Power BI or Tableau. This is the visualization where you create your reports and create a interactive dashboards.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And then Jira and Confluence. This is
What is Jira and Confluence, ma'am?
wait, I'll tell you.
Okay.
This is for the technical team. Technical, technical. This is the prod. It is a tracking device. Okay, where you have tracking what is happening in the software, and also in the other coming this thing. Okay, this is the tracking device. Most company uses these, but we will not learn much about this, because we will that the team will the back when you join a company, they will help you out. Okay, if you want, I can teach you little bit of it at the
Okay,
end.
ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And then we have Python. Python is a language. We will learn little basic of Python, because that is also important, because we will probably you might require to build a graph or such things in Python. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
We will learn little bit. SQL, I will check with Akash first if there is any requirement for me to teach Excel and SQL. SQL, though, I will start from tomorrow itself.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
actually, I've joined for data analyst, ma'am, but I asked for sir that first four modules of the data analyst you have to skip. For instead of that, you teach me business analyst basics. Rest of the modules from module 5 to 10 in the data analyst, you have to teach me. I asked sir like this, ma'am. Sir said okay.
Okay. The way they told me was only first introduction part you want
Uh,
business analyst, and other
yes,
than
ma'am.
that it is same, right?
Yes. Excel, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, and Python.
Yeah.
Rest remaining five modules is there in data analyst, right, ma'am? That
Yeah,
modules.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that is fine. That is cool for me. Okay, no problem. No issues. SQL, if you want, I think so in the syllabus there is no SQL. Okay. I mean, there is SQL, but no Excel. If you want, at the end, I will take two class on Excel as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. But tomorrow we will start with SQL, because I want to, first of all, I need to recreate a base for you where you learn SQL little bit easier, because it will take only 3, 4 classes to complete for me to SQL. And then we will start Python, where you learn
Okay, ma'am.
coding. Okay. little coding. It will take 5-6 classes for coding for me to complete, and then we will go under the syllabus where you learn how to handle missing data, missing value, all such things, and then we will learn statistics. Then we will end up with Tableau or Power BI.
Oh,
This is the way
okay, ma'am.
I go. Okay.
Ma'am, notes, can I take a screenshot
Yes.
or you will provide, ma'am?
I will at the end of the class, after the end of every class, I will give you my personal notes. This PowerPoint presentation you will get in the WhatsApp.
Okay, ma'am.
In
Okay,
every
ma'am.
class, wherever I'm using any sort of documents, I will give you at the end of the class or the next day.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? No need to worry about that. I will give you my things. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
What is the importance, what is the importance of business analyst is they give the clear picture, they create a nice environment, they provide a clear picture for technical team as well, and as well for the stakeholders and other required people. They come up with the like they have to be in between so that the business will go smoothly. Because if I talk to stakeholders, each person will have their own perspective, each person will bring up new things. So I in and as a technical team, it will be difficult for me to fulfill everybody's thing. So what will I do is, I come up with, as a business analyst, I will become a middle person. I talk to stakeholders and also provide them what my technical team is doing, and how can I uh, how will I resolve these, and I will talk in behalf of them, and for the technical team I will talk behalf of stakeholders. Got it? This is the importance of business analyst.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, they also provide, they talk with the proof, that is with the data, because as a data analyst, what I can say is the historical data speaks a lot. Okay, so through that, if I talk about it, it's a fact. What is happening is a fact. With the proof, I'm talking. This has happened because of this so much, because of these factors. This has happened. So, as a business analyst, I will talk in the business perspective.
Okay.
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 There are two types of business analyst. Okay, one is functional business analyst and the technical business analyst. So we have divided the business analyst role in the two ways, where the business analyst will talk to the technical team, where the will talk to the uh, stakeholders.
Okay.
Okay, so what does functional business analyst they do is the business process and uses requirement. We look into the what is business process, what happening is in the business, and also what does users are required. If what if my user requires so there is some demand in the market, I need to understand what is business, sorry, how what is the customer is required for. As a business, for me, the important person is the customer. If the customer is required, is asking for me for something, I had to fulfill this, right? So I'll
Yes, ma'am.
talk in the behalf of the customers as well. And they will the technical business analyst, what they do is, sorry, they look into database, they look into data analyst, they look into programs. So if you learn both of the things, you will become a strong person in a company. You understand business, you understand uh, data, then you become a source of a company, right? It's better to learn both.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay.
so I will give you this, right, after this class, I will give you this document. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and we will learn about a different, 1 minute, about the data now. 1 second, I will share my screen again. So when you're working with the data, you need to understand uh, certain things. Okay, which I will share with you. 1 second. Let me just open it. Let me share my screen again. Can you see my screen? So when
Not
you're
yet,
working,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I can see.
okay, when you're working with the data, you need to understand what types of data is available. There are three types. Okay, one is structural data, unstructured data, semi-structural data. Okay, what is structural data is which is organized, which has columns, rows, and the unique IDs. All such information I have in a structural format. If I will pull out one Excel document. 1 second. So as you can see here, I have an Excel document over here. Okay, so when you just look into this, what do you, okay, you can't see my screen, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, 1 second. I'll stop sharing. I'll share it again. Now,
No. Yes, ma'am, I can see.
so as you can see, there are now, as looking at this without reading the heading, when you look into it, what is this data collective is? It has company, campaigning type.
Age, man, target audience, days
Yes.
long.
So what does this tell about you? This is the marketing campaigning where see, marketing campaigning database where you have learned which company, how they are how they are marketing their business, and all such information I have. It is organized in the organized way, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and once I look into it only, I got the idea, right? This is the company and they're marketing through emails. Their target audience is men, and
Age video.
Google ad, they're choosing the channels through Google Ads, and all the such information I have. So this is very structural where the companies in the company of column, I have only company names, how many days long they have taken, what is their cost of acquirement, ROI, all such information I have, how many clicks they have got, mm, all such information I have got, right? This is
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
structural format. So this is called structural data.
Okay.
Okay. So then we have unstructured data. For example, this only, okay, imagine, oh, I will show you, right? Student marks. Okay. If I say Ram and Sham and their scores, I've written the scores. Okay. So this is now as I look into it, I understood that Ram has scored 78 marks, Sham has scored 88 marks. Right. Now,
Yes,
if I say Ram has scored 78 and Sham has scored 88. Now, so where the effort is going for me, I look into
ma'am.
it, I understand. I have to read the whole sentence to understand what is my data is saying.
Yes,
Right,
ma'am.
right. So as I
First
look
one
in,
is easy.
yes, this is easy. So this, imagine I have only two. Okay, fine, I have this. Imagine this sheet where you have 2 lakhs amount of data. When
Yes.
this is in this format, it becomes very difficult. It is very
Yes.
unstructured, right? This
Yes.
is
Yes,
called
ma'am.
unstructured data.
Okay.
Okay, semi-structural data will look like something like this with the tags. Okay, I can show you. If you have learned your MBA, right? Before MBA,
Yes, ma'am.
to
Uh,
BCom
I no, no, ma'am. BSc in computer
MBA,
science.
BSc in computer science, you would have
Yes,
learned
ma'am.
about HTML, where
Yes, ma'am.
web web development, where we do the where we write tags,
Yes, ma'am.
HTML, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
that is also a way of storing the data, right? Where we are commanding them to give me such output, right?
Yes, ma'am.
In university, for example, this only if I take, in university, I have user's name, ID, all such things. This is structural. It is in the structural way. As I look into it, it takes little effort for me to understand, but I understand it. This is more
Yes, ma'am.
difficult, but this is less difficult for me. This is called structural data. For example, I can give XML, HTML, all such things.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, these are the different sort of data we'll get in the market. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay, ma'am.
mostly as data analyst, we work with structural data, but when you have got multiple data and multiple companies are there, so we don't know which form of data they will provide us. So it's better for us to understand what type of data are there. That's all.
Okay.
For in unstructured data, it will come under, there is example, they will come under videos also. So if you see the videos, you will understand that if I make it, I'm trying to get some insights of it. For me to process it, it becomes difficult, right? What is video? Video is nothing but a lot of images together, right? When you're
Okay.
running a lot of images together, you get a video. What is a image? Image is nothing but it's a pixelated image. If the pixelated is more clear, you get clear image. So it is
Means
yes.
images means I didn't get, ma'am. No, I think
So
so.
if I say
Data
once,
will be in the form of image, ma'am.
no, if they provide us video and in data in form of video or in the form of image, it is difficult for
In
me.
graphs, ma'am.
Not in graphs. I'm just telling image. Any image they will provide, if they provide us any sort of images, it is difficult for us to get the insights of it. If this is an image, imagine they have given us lot of images together. If a company has given us lot of images together, for me to process this is difficult for me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, what just happened? Somebody.
From my side, ma'am.
No, no. Okay. So understood, if it is in the pixel rate, if it is image, videos, and all such things comes under unstructured data.
Okay.
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 So what are these source of data? Okay. So we are talking about data. What are the different source of data we have? First is internal data. As a company, I have my own data, the internal data, who is working. For example, the ACTE technology itself. So they are also maintaining the data every day. What the trainer is doing, like all such things, trainer information, students information, all such things, right? This is the internal sort of data where any other people will not be able to have a view on it, right?
Okay, ma'am.
If I'm in ACE technology, somebody else from my this thing, some other company will not be able to know who is the trainer, who is working here, all such things, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That is internal data. Only internal people will have. For example, HR team of a company, if I take HR team is nothing but who hires people, and also they provide us increment and all such things. Okay, so they are HR. Oh, so they will have the information of their employees, what are they doing. So if they want to provide a hike for me, they have to have the information about my sorry, about their performance, how well they are doing, what are they doing, if they're logging in times. There are a lot of factors to take into the matter. But all such information only the HR department or the internal team will have. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So if I'm doing market research, what for example, I'm in Amazon, so I will want to know what my other competitors are doing. If right, I can do market research how much ever I could. It is not like you I will invade their company policy and go and check them. Not that which is available in market, we will look into that. Right, that is called
Yes, ma'am.
external data source. And public data source is somewhere like in the government portals, the new policies that came up. What are these policies, what are they going to help me in my business, all such things. You will get the information which is open source, anybody can have a view on it. That is they are uh, public data. If I say big data is nothing but uh, um, your social media. For example, Instagram. In every second, every second, in every millisecond, there will be multiple data coming in, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Like
Yes,
likes, post. If I say globally, multiple data is coming in. To handle such amount of data, it's very difficult, right?
yes, ma'am.
It's very difficult to handle such amount of data. So there the big data will come into picture, where they handled multiple data from multiple data source. Okay, at
Yes, ma'am.
the velocity, and that means the speed of the data coming in is too much, where the big data will come into the picture.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
understood. So
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think so all such information, this is information is required, but still I'm going to tell you. So what is the different way of collecting the data is, first by doing surveys, right? If I talk to
Yes,
more
ma'am.
people, I get more information to understand my audience or my customer. Right. So I do the
Yes,
surveys and get more information, or through web scraping. Web scraping is nothing but where you go. So if I am working in Amazon as a customer, I have searched for wax. So in the next time when you see, there will be wax picture for you, right?
yes, ma'am.
This is web scraping, where I will scrap the data from webs, what are the people are doing, and I'll recommend according to their search. Okay, this is called
Can you explain this once again, web scraping?
web scraping. Is nothing but if I'm an Amazon customer, okay, I was doing a window shopping.
Okay, ma'am.
1 second.
Okay.
Okay, web scraping is nothing but if I say, or see automatically. So now I will show you my Amazon. Okay, let me just open. So if I have opened my Amazon over here, I am not logged in, but as you can see, there will be recommendation. When you log into your account, you can see recommendation what is being done. So how they collect this data? They will scrap the data from the web. Okay, they will look into this data. For example, another example I can give you. This is, and I showed you the web scrapping from here. I see this is the marketing campaigning, how the market campaigning is done by each and every company, right? Through emails, influencers, through display, through social media, all such things. So what I do is I scrap the data from the web. I take the data from the web informations. There are different tools to do it. So you get the information from web. Getting all such information and putting into the consigned data is called web scraping.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it? This is web
Yeah,
scraping.
okay.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Then we have warehouses and APIs is nothing but where you write the program to get the access towards the data. Okay. We write the program and we extract the data information from the backend.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, the warehouse is this structure where uh, where you get all information. It's a warehouse of data. Like I say, warehouse of factory. There is a warehouse of data. There is each company will have their own type of collecting data. Okay,
Okay.
okay. There are different lot of data formats. One is simple, like which is the Excel. The CSV file is nothing but the Excel file. JSON and even XML is the tag base, as I showed you before. This type of data, okay. And then we have SQL database, where something it looks something like this. I have. This is the playground I'm showing. This is not the real way. In the real world, it will look. It is similar, okay, which has
Okay.
different columns, different, this is different tables, different columns, and all such things.